Welcome to my homework page and the very first video for TCU Art with Mr. B. There's a few things I'd like to point out on this page for you. Starting with the class schedule. You can click on that button in the middle of the page and it will show you the full week. It is updated every Sunday. What we're working on, when there's critique, when there's an art team meeting or a field trip, you can find that information there. Another place you can find that information is where it says TCU High School Art Classes. If you click on that, it will take you to our Weebly page. This is also updated every Sunday evening. The same information that is on the television each and every hour that we have class will be found here. Essential questions, links to artists that we may have watched, reminders, student samples, everything that's always on the screen for the week, you can see here. If you go to the top left corner and click on menu, that would be another way that you could get information for the class. Perhaps you were gone from Intro to Pottery when we introduced Advanced Pinch Pot. The same PowerPoints that are used for discussion and introductions are on this page. Here's one for Advanced Pinch Pot. You could go through and see some of the samples that we talked about, as well as finding out what are the requirements for that assignment, which will always be at the end of the PowerPoint, the criteria, 5 inches tall, even pinch, additive, subtractive features, and you can check those out should you be gone. Underneath that, we have our blending learning. That happens on our second snow day, not our first closing. So if we have a second closing, I will send that to you through JMC email as well, but the link is here on the homework page, along with the assignment, the link to the video for you to watch, and the questions for you to answer and turn in to me should we have a second school closing. Underneath that, we have our links to our social media. Feel free to follow at ArtTeam2905 on Twitter, as where we'll share information on our Chromebook featured artist, which is updated twice a month. Might have video samples of other artists' work, student samples of our own work, things to check out. Student artwork is also on Instagram. As we go through, we just keep adding, so you can go through and not only see this year's work, but you can see previous work since we started the Instagram page. Those of you still on Facebook, you can find us on Facebook as well. Hopefully, once this link is live, you'll be able to link to the TCU Art with Mr. B YouTube channel. And then another thing that I think is very important, that I don't think a lot of students realize, is not only your current work is on this year's gallery, but there's thousands of samples of student work on past galleries. And sometimes that's another good resource to get ideas, to see what other students have done, how they've approached things as you start to, plan how you're going to work out on your next piece. Should you need to email me, my contact information is to the right. Thank you.